Hello everyone, and I'm back. This time, this should be into the Zoom version of the Beautiful Three Foreign Focus podcast. And of course, you know, it's recorded version. And I apologize for some sort of technical difficulties that were experienced, especially in terms of technicalities that this laptop, which is owned by Durable 34 Media, and of course the smartphone, that there's something wrong with the laptop already, given that it's old or the age of the laptop, which is the biggest factor on why there's some sort of technical errors that I've been experiencing. Well, if you're wondering on why I have to start the podcast, especially if, you know, I'm looking for countless podcast entries, any person who have gone through some sort of struggles, but unfortunately for some reason wasn't there. That's why it's part of this media experience that I have, you know, should I say, the experience that I have in where some sort of a podcast has to be introduced along with some sort of safety tips that couldn't be finding either. And of course, with this compact episode of Dear Potter for and Focus podcast entitled Why Do I Podcast? Basically, this podcast has been started way back January 2020 with the pilot episode entitled Safety Tips in the Case of Volcanic Eruption. And of course, there are some sort of health issues that has been experiencing, particularly with this COVID-19 pandemic disaster globally experienced with sort of numerous testings or numerous tests rather that every country should have executed promptly. And this includes my beloved country, the Republic of the Philippines. As what the President of the Republic of the Philippines have mentioned is the problem on the COVID-19 could not be finished if, based on my understanding, if no stubbornness or hard-headedness could not stop. And as far as the concern on most localities, the president got very angry once again all over those local corruption that has been experienced on some barangays, and the president even have dropped the names which they should have answered already on those allegations unless it is proven true. And of course, the only way to express my thoughts and feelings that, as far as I'm concerned, most of the students and even most of the audiences listening to this podcast, hopefully you know about this last purchase syndrome, which is basically a high functioning autism. And on the previous episode that has been aired, I have experienced some sort of anxiety, depression, and even obsession and perfectionism that I've been battling through. And as such, I've been into mental health advocacy webinars or mental health support that requires more public attention, that we have to stop the stigma and discrimination. Such stigma and discrimination could worsen even further the health condition of disaffected and vulnerable sectors. And you know what? There is a need for some sort of reforms on the educational system that includes the online classes. And thankfully, the university that I'm currently enrolled have started the online classes that, as far as you know, I'm a civil engineering student, and hopefully I could finish all of those tasks that were assigned. And yes, even though it's very hard for me to process my thoughts, my feelings due to this lifelong health condition, hopefully, by God's grace and God's love, all of those challenging giants will overcome. And of course, I miss all of you guys, especially my friends, classmates, and even my crush. And so far, I have planned to start those courtship, but red light already as COVID-19 pandemic disaster have worsened and the enhanced community quarantine got occurred. And going back to this podcast, I feel the need to share most of the safety information that is needed by the masses. Though here in this country, where I should speak in the native language, but I wasn't able to for some reason. Maybe the translator is needed for most cases because of too many dialects that are needed to be translated. And maybe I could learn some sort of proper podcasting techniques aside from the pre-recorded edition. Hopefully those technical issues will be solved. And of course, upgrading most of the equipment would be much crucial for my life. This laptop that has been entrusted to me to the familia is an Intel Core i5 7th generation, and sadly 4 GB of RAM could not handle most of the loads that are needed for the podcast. Frequent restarts of computer could be possible after the before and after the podcast, but due to some sort of constraints, I prefer not to. And of course, due to the age of the laptop, the internal or the built-in webcam got not functioning already. So with the microphone, that's why there's a smartphone that has been turned into a camera device. And as much as I'm concerned, a Ethereum, that Ethereum webcam software has been installed on the laptop, not only to serve as a camera device or solo camera device, but you know, it would have multi-camera setup rather, if I could wish. Only if I have a multiple smartphone to carry with the numerous capacity or logistical reasons, just to set up this podcast. And of course, this microphone that I'm holding on is actually a headset with a built-in microphone that are designed for mobile phone, but it's working on the laptop. Hopefully, the microphone would not break down, and in the near future, if I could share this to you, the lapel type microphone, which is this one. Hopefully, it would be working on most cases. Only if I have the adapter for this one. Missing adapter could mean it will not be used for the meantime unless the proper microphone setup has been configured so as to have a clearer voice reception. And it comes with this battery setup that is needed. And it has been purchased online. Hopefully, at the right time, this podcast will turn into multi-podcast programming. And of course, there's a plan already to migrate from a simple podcast into the online radio station. Only if there would be a permit from the NPC, the ICD, and even if it's CAP, just to avoid some sort of copyright issues. And for most listeners to rely on during this time of emergencies, that most podcasters are changing the way on how they execute the podcast. And so, with this conclusion of this episode, hopefully you could be much safer by staying at home and, if necessary, you have to buy some groceries from the supermarket or grocery store or convenience store. You have to observe the first and foremost important thing that you need to physical distancing of about 1 meter or greater, and the recommended distance should be at least 1 to 2 meters away from each other. And don't forget to wear mask, face shield, and even eye protection so as not to contract with those people who have COVID-19 like symptoms. And just in case you have COVID-19 symptoms like cough, fever, and even shortness or difficulty in breathing, you have to call immediately the hotline 894 COVID 1555 or dial 911 in case of emergency. And of course, during this global emergency, do not use the telephone lines unnecessarily. Telephone lines should be kept open for emergency use. Don't you worry that in the case of electric, water, internet, or telecommunications rather, credit cards, insurance bills, and anything under the enhanced community quarantine, there would be some sort of extension, and of course payment of the bill could be like extended from the due date as a form of grace period, so you have the opportunity to pay those bills. And don't forget to observe physical distancing when you're going physically to those payment centers. As much as I have to repeat this over and over and over again, do not follow too close to the person in front of you. And if in case the person at the back is going to be aggressive or be like not following into or not abiding into the physical distancing, you have to warn him or her immediately. And of course, if in case of the resumption into new normal or the general community quarantine, public transportation could be reducing to 50% of the capacity. However, greater loss could occur on most transportation companies. And I understand all of these issues that were coming from. Hopefully, no more second wave or anything that would cause a biosecurity concern. And that's it for this episode. And by the way, podcasting could be a very good example to express your thoughts and to discuss more from the comforts of our home or from office or anywhere if there's no distractions. Next episode could be more like of, you know, the behind the scenes, which is all about what's in my bag. If you know, last 3rd of March, I'll never forget this one that I've met Rush all over Carmona after the DPWH, the District Engineering Office, and all of the sudden, she have wondered why my bag is so heavy. And of course, I'm going to disclose it to you guys, both on the podcast and on the vlog. And I know it's all recorded, behind the scenes random stories, which is formerly very true. And of course, thank you very much for listening and watching Triple 34 Infos podcast. I'll see you next time. And don't forget to like, follow, and share Triple 34 on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, OpenStreetMap, YouTube, and Spotify. And don't forget to listen or watch Dear Poetry for In Focus podcast anytime, anywhere with your favorite podcast platforms. And don't forget that God is so good all the time. And as a feaster here, you are loved.